Hi, Get the Gloss. I'm Dr. David Jack. I'm an aesthetic doctor working in Harley Street in London. Today I wanted to speak to you about Morpheus8, which is one of the most popular aesthetic treatments that is on the market now. It's a skin resurfacing and tightening treatment that uses radiofrequency microneedles. So you see these needles here. So these basically create injuries on the skin surface, and then the needles go to the deep layer of the skin and then heat from the tips of the pins. And what that does is it stimulates a reaction in your skin to cause the skin to produce new collagen and new elastin. And over a period of about 6 months, having done 2 treatments, you see a nice tightening and lifting of the tissues. So for example, if you're starting to see accordion lines in the cheek, it can help to lift this area and reduce those. If you're starting to notice some crepiness around the eyes or on the neck, it can help to reduce that kind of crepiness of the skin that you see. It's a very nice treatment in that there's very little downtime compared to other kind of resurfacing treatments which would have had kind of redness for days and things. This is a patented technology that has the pins that are actually coated with silicone, so you get very little in the way of surface heating of the skin. So very little redness, little risk of pigmentation changes, and usually the skin would just be red for a couple of hours after the treatment, and then usually by the next day the skin just feels a little bit rough, but it shouldn't look like you've had anything done to other people, and usually settled after a couple of days completely. And then, as I said, 2 treatments are usually the protocol for this. Some people, if you've got very crinkly skin, then you might need a third, but most people, 2 treatments is enough for the face and neck. It can be used on other areas of the body, such as the abdomen, post-pregnancy, in which case you'd maybe need an extra treatment. But very straightforward treatment, very low downtime, and the results are particularly effective. Results should last for a good number of years. It's the collagen that's stimulated is a permanent thing. Obviously there's the aging processes, there's UV damage going on all the time, but you are getting a kind of upregulation of all of the collagen in your skin and thickening of the dermis, which is a kind of semi-permanent thing. So usually people would come back after about 2 to 3 years to do another session.